Lesson 14. 我看了一个电影。Object 1. Le, the second le usage is to express the occurrence and the completion of an action. And the second one is scope adverb. Though this is important and difficult in Chinese, it's called separable words. Text 1. 课文1。你们上火车后看见王老师了吗？没看见。中午车开后，有些人在看书，有些人睡觉了。你呢？我看了一个电影。So here's a tip. In this lesson, 有些 can be also expressed 有的。So 有些 and 有的 means some of blah blah blah. Some of the people, some of the students, blah blah blah. So it's like 有些人 some of the people, 有些学生 some of the students. New word, the first one is 上 we learned 上学, right? 学 is school, is study, but 上学 means attending school. And so it means start something, right? Start something. And 上, when we put transportation after 上, then 上becomes go up, get on, aboard. So it means take something, take the transportation, like the next one. 火车 is train. So we have learned 车. It refers to all kinds of vehicles. It can be car, it can be train, it can be bullet train, it can be bicycle, it can be motorcycle. We can call all of those vehicles 车. So 火车is specifically for train. So it means the 火 is fire, right? So it's fire vehicle. So it means maybe last century when the train was first created, we use coal, right? So it's burning. So that's why we call it fire vehicle, 火车. And 中午 means noon. We learned 上午 is morning, 下午 is afternoon. 开 is when we put 开 in front of vehicles, it means depart, leave. If we use 开 to describe vehicle, it means depart, leave. 有些 for example, 车开了, it means the train has departed. Okay, the train departed, or the train has departed. 有些 it means indicating a part, it means some. So 有些 and 有的 we learn just before. It means some of the people, some of the students, some of the teachers, doctors, blah blah blah. Le is a particle used after a verb to indicate the completion of an action. So we will learn right now. So aspect particle le. So we learned the first le, right? The first le means a new situation. Happened. Right? Such as 下雨了. It's raining, right? It's raining. Maybe 5 minutes ago it's sunny and now it's raining, so it's raining. It means a new situation happened or the situation has been changed. And the second le means an action has occurred or been completed. So, for example, 我们看了一个电影 one movie. 我看了一个电影 means I watched a movie. So now the action of watching a movie has done, right? Has done. It happened in the past. And then second one, 我买了一个新电脑，一个 major word, right? 个新 new 电脑 computer. I bought a new computer. It means 买了. Am I buying now? No. I have already bought it. So the action of buying a new computer has occurred and has been completed. And then when negating, may is used instead and the le is omitted. So 我昨天 yesterday 没去商店买东西。去商店买东西。If we want to say I did this, it's not negating. It's I did this. We can say 我昨天去商店买东西了 right? 我昨天去商店买东西了 right? I went to the shop and bought something. But if we want to negative it, we use 没。我昨天没去商店买东西。And then we omit the le. So complete the dialogues. 你去哪儿了？我今天有课，去学校上了课。还在那里吃了午饭。我昨天看了电影，没去超市。你呢？我昨天去了超市，没看电影。And very confusing one is called separable words. So in this volume, words act 上课、下课 we know class begin, class over, 上班、下班 go to work, get off from work, 说话 speak, 读书 read a book, 睡觉 sleep, 看病 go to see a doctor, 生病 got sick, belong to a special type of verbal structure. These words can be either combined or separated. So that's why we call separable word. In Chinese, it's called sorry. In Chinese, it's called 离合词. 词 is word, right? 离合 离 means apart. 合 means combine. Combined. So it's apart or combined. Okay, so combine and separated. So when it combine, they are a word. 睡觉. When it's separated, we can add something in between them. So when elements are insert, when combined, they function as a single word. When elements are insert between their component, they become phrases. Got it? They become phrases. So 睡觉 is a word, means sleep. 睡了觉. So here, 睡 is the verb, 觉 is the noun. So what does 觉 mean? 觉 is just like sleep, but the noun, but it's the noun. It's the thing, it's the action. We call it sleep. So if it's noun, we call it 觉. So basically, 睡觉. So 觉 is the one we sleep. So 睡了觉 means done I slept. 睡了 also we can add number in between. 睡了一觉 so I slept one time once. 上了课了上中文课 so we add adjective to describe the lesson. It's Chinese, it's math, it's English, right? 下了班 also 了 means now I'm no longer at work right now. 生了病 also I'm cured now. Or maybe I got sick. And 生了大病 大 is also describe the illness. So 生病 生 is the verb, 病 is the noun. 生了大病 大病 is big, so it's a serious illness. So 大 is the description. 说了话说 is the verb, 话 is the noun. 说了很多话 a lot of words. It's kind of like weird for many non-native speakers because they don't know where to use it. So where to use it? If you want to describe when you use those kind of words, when you use the separable words in daily conversation, not only daily conversation, if you use this word and you want to say something because these are two ways to say speak, right? 说 or 说话, they both mean speak, but they are different. So 说 is just one 汉字, one 汉字, but 说话 is two 汉字. So this word, if you use this, you want to say I spoke. So you say 我说了, right? But sometimes you may use this word. When you use this word and you want to say 了, you must add 了 in between this. Or after this. So there are some options for you. But there are some subtleties. Because if you want to say I speak an hour, because if you want to say I speak an hour, you can't say 我说了1个小时. It's not that, how to say, authentic. You want to say 我说了1个小时话. So same thing, just encounter more, then you will know more. It's just, it give me that vibe. When we learn English, we have, I like this girl who blah blah blah, right? So in Chinese we don't have this structure, but in English when we learn who, we always ask why we use this, why we can't use it as two clauses, like I like this girl, she is blah blah blah, right? So why we use who rather than this one? It's the same thing. Is this run incorrect? No, it's not incorrect. But people prefer this thing. It's the same. Is this wrong? No, it's not wrong. But people prefer this in some situation. So if you input more, you can output more. Okay, text 2. 你们会说汉语了，也会写汉字了吗？我们都会写了。老师，我听不见。请大家不要说话，请听老师的问题。你们都会写哪些汉字了？我会写这些字了。您看 ，new word 写 write do both all. It's more than two. 听见 means hear. 不要 means don't. So 要 is want, right? You don't want to do this. 说话 say, speak, talk. 听 means listen to. 哪些 which. So 听见 hear, 听见 you can put something in between it. No, forgive me. 字 character, word. So 汉字 Chinese character. Here, Chinese character. 汉语 Chinese language. You can also call it 中文。范围副词都 scope adverb 都 it had two pronunciation. One is do, the other one is do. So here 都表示 means all or in general. The object being generalized in is placed before 都. So we put the subjects. Oh no. It's placed before 都. When negating, the negative word is placed after 都. 我们都会写了。我们会写了。我们都会写了 means all of us. All of us can write it. And this means something changed, right? So maybe 5 minutes later, before we don't know how to just write it, but now we know how to write it. So we use 了。我和我的朋友都去。So the object being generalized is placed before. So it's 我的朋友都去。都同学们。So 同学们 is the object being generalized. So it's 同学们都没听见。We use negative word placed before after the 都 so 都没听见。It's not 没都听见，没都听见是错的。It's wrong. We use 都没听见。Test 3. 明年女儿上中学，对，儿子也上小学了。我们家有了一个中学生，还有了一个小学生。上学后，他们都忙了。是的，太晚了，睡觉吧。Some really stupid conversations. So there are two other similar pronouns, 他们 So we maybe all of us know 他 So before last century, 100 years ago, I mean, she, he, it, or her, him, it, it's, it. we only have one word for this six, one character for this six meanings. So it's ta. So it's this one. But later, because many Western countries, in many other languages, they have a different pronoun for different gender, right? So they found that translating Chinese to English is confusing because we all write this character, so nobody know the people we mentioned is whether women or a man. And then the scholars designed different characters for the same pronunciation. So it's ta, right? So before, maybe 100 years ago, there only one ta. It's this one, and it refers to all third person pronoun. She, he, it, her, him, it. But later they created two others. So the first one is for she and her, and then it for it. So they both pronounce, all of these pronouns were pronounced ta. Referring to a group of female, including the speaker and the listener, tamen refers to more than one thing or object. These three words share the same pronunciation but differ in meaning. 明年, next year, 上, begin to do with something at a fixed time. So 上 is also the most common use is 上班, job, work, or 上学, study. Student career, right? 中学 middle school, 小学 primary school, 中学生 middle school student, 小学生 primary school student, 学生 student, right? 上学 上学 start school, go to school. So it's begin to do something at a fixed time. 他们 we learned they, them. A plural of ta refers to female people. So 他们 this ta means animals, baby, infant, because we don't know the gender of the infant. And also stuff, we call it other objectives like abstractive things, or like stones, cups, those goods. 晚 late. Okay, that's it.